ever seen this before. A three-way collaboration on a backpack. Wow. GORUCK, Michael Easter, Huckberry collabed on this bag. I think it turned out so damn good. Let's walk through it. This is the Bullet Ruck, arguably the best EDC backpack out there on the market for my minimalists, guys that don't carry a lot. But surprisingly, this bag carries a lot of shit. That was crazy to me. I loaded it up and I was like, man, this is a capable little bag. Now, I reviewed the Bullet before. I've never reviewed the one in this Robic nylon. Robic nylon is a newer fabric. I think GORUCK started using it in 2004, maybe 2003. I can't remember. I think it was 2004. So I've been testing it. I've had a couple of bags in the Robic nylon. The jury's still out for me, right? And that is really the only questionable thing that I will say. It's not even really a question mark because there's guys that love it, right? I just haven't, like, it's hard for me to change from the Cordura fabric. I guess I'm just stuck in the past, but let's talk about this Bullet. What do I like about the Bullet? It's big enough that it doesn't look crazy on a bigger guy, and it's small enough on a smaller guy or girl, let me not be sexist, or girl, that it looks good on them too, right? It's in that beautiful middle ground. I don't have too many negatives. George, you're supposed to be a reviewer, point out the stuff that's wrong with the bag. I don't have much to say about this bag. It's really good. It's really good. Let's go. So look, I got my list of positives. So the first thing that I like about this bag is the capacity space, right? Michael Easter did put some spins on it. We'll get to his spins, but let's just talk about the Bullet itself for a second, all right? So the capacity space. I'm going to go right into the main section. If you get up here, you got your number 10 YKK, what do they call them? Silent zipper pulls. They clip the little thing off the end, so the jangly bits. They clip the jangly bits off. I think it's a YKK Aqua Guard number 10 zipper. You get in. Now it's a little sticky, right? These zippers, they're not bad. They don't get hung up, but they have a little bit more resistance than your normal, YKK zipper. And I actually like that. I like that positive feeling, right? So when you unzip this thing, get ready for this high-vis interior, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Michael Easter. You tell them exactly what GeorgeDefined been telling them for years. Put that high-vis interior in there, baby. So it's really a good look. So they say that you could use it for signaling if you got into some type of situation that you were lost in the woods. Yeah, I just like to be able to see my stuff. That's my point of view, right? I like to open up my bag and see my stuff. You can see I have my full EDC loadout in here. What I put pretty much in every freaking bag when I do a review, right? The cap 1, which is kind of loaded out, right? And then my newest addition to my EDC, which is the largest thing, is this big ass Yeti lunchbox, right? Because lunch is expensive, guys. I don't have $25 to spend on lunch every day. So I carry my lunchbox, taking it back to 6th grade, lunchbox in the bag. And this one is a big one, right? Lunch and breakfast all goes in there. And my wife does take care of me. She makes my lunch for me. So I do appreciate her for that. Got the cap 2 in there. So in there as well. And you can see what I'm saying about the capacity space. I love this, being able to, like, it's the clamshell opening, man. It's the clamshell opening, stupid. Listen, this is probably one of the best ways to pack your stuff. If you're on the market looking for a bag, I highly suggest to try a clamshell opening bag. But let's get back to this collaboration version. The first thing that I noticed about the inside of this bag is the way that they lined it around the edges. I love that. They took this orange, it's kind of like a tangerine orange, right? And they lined it with the binding all the way around. And they came back with a black stitch. I noticed little stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's nice. You got the the little slip pocket in the back, just a nice capacity space. They do have a D-ring up here, so you could, hook your hydration, put your hydration bladder in there, and you have to run it out of this zipper because this one has a quick quick access pocket, or the QAP, at the top. So there's no hydration pass through. So you would, if you want to do hydration, you're gonna have to run it through the zipper. You got a dual zipper, so it will work, it will make sense. But loving this space, so happy and so surprised that you could fit all of this stuff in here, right? And if you're not the guy that's carrying his big ass lunchbox everywhere, you can fit a whole bunch more stuff. Like these headphones would fit if I wasn't carrying this big ass lunchbox. But yeah, let's flip it around. Move the headphones out of the way. Let's flip it around, and I want to talk about the lid. Now, we got the classic setup on the top of the bag, right? Classic setup. We have our opaque pocket at the top. We have our silent zipper pull. Check out the tag in the inside. I love the fact that they give the people the flowers, right? GORUCK at the top, Bullet Ruck, Huckberry, Michael Easter, 15 liter. If I didn't mention, this is the classic look, right? I love this, right? I love the fact that guys in the industry can get together and make great stuff together, right? I haven't given up hope on GORUCK, man. They still make great stuff. So yeah, I got my self-defense option in there, and also kind of matchy-matchy. This is the Beats. But yeah, I love this pocket. This is the stuff I need to get to quick. Like when I have the bag loaded up, right? And I want to get to something quick, boom, there you go. There's a quick access pocket. I count it as 3. I'm counting the front pocket, the slash pocket, as 1. This is my number 2. And then on the back is number 3. Then we have our larger pocket down here, which I find is good. Like the Bullet offers you so much space. This pocket right here, I have it loaded all the way up. I have a microfiber cloth in there. I have my mechanics gloves in there. I have an umbrella in there. Also, I have a pair of sunglasses in there. Huge pocket. Of course, I love GORUCK mesh. It's rugged, it's heavy duty, and this one seems like it's got a little bit more dimension, a little bit more volume, so I can put a lot of items in there, right? Let's load it back up. Like most Bullet Rucks, you have the 3 rows of Molly in the front. I clip a little carabiner in there. You know, I just add it if I want to clip something to the outside of my bag. I love this little thing that they do. They put the little arrowhead down, they stitch it in. That's a really good look. I like this on the Bullet, and that's what I mainly see it is on the Bullets. I would love to see that on the rest of their line as well. Heavy duty. This Powell's webbing is really heavy duty. I like that. And then you have a 2% patch at the top here, which is slick, and it matches really well with the rest of the bag. Embroidered in. You want to take it off, you want to run it clean, you still got your Arrowhead logo embroidered in. That looks really good, but the 2% just lets it know, you know, you're carrying an exclusive bag, all right? So let's talk about the top. Great grab handle on the top of this bag. A little tight to the bag. I would have loved to be just a little bit looser because my hands are big and just, yeah, big old meat mitts right here. But yeah, so I would have loved to see that with just a little bit more, you know, extension away from the bag. Still very comfortable, just a little bit more extension away from the bag. So this is your quick access pocket. And I love the fact that they tried to add a quick access pocket to the Bullet because it's a smaller bag and the execution of this is a little bit more challenging. So you unzip this and you get a little pocket, right? It's enough to fit in. Is it enough to fit in? Like, all right, let's take this Samsung S24 Ultra right here and try to put it in this pocket. And we'll see that we can just barely fit it. That you're not putting anything else in there. That's it. That's your limitation right there. So that I don't mind it. So like I carry a smaller wallet, smaller profile key set. So those things can fit in there. This and the phone has to go in my pocket. That's just what it is, right? This pocket is just not that deep. That's something that I would critique GORUCK on if they could just make those pockets throughout the line just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Everybody likes things just to be a little bit bigger, right? Now, we get down to the back panel. No complaints. And you're like, George, this is super simple, man. Where's the ergonomic cut? Where's the curvature in the back panel? It's missing. this bag is supposed to be minimalistic, guys. So I'm not looking for all those features. What I do appreciate is this heavy ass stitching that they do on the shoulder straps. That's dope as hell. And I do appreciate the great feeling firm cushion that's in these shoulder straps. Nice. They got the kind of like the daisy chain loops coming down. If you wanted to add a sternum strap, you could. 210 back. Now here are the Michael Easter add-on, right? You can put, you know, they said like a handcuff key. I don't know where Michael Easter, where you hanging out at, bro? Where you need the handcuff key, but hey, to each his own. I would probably just stick a couple of dollars in there, right? A couple of dollars. If I get jammed up, I got a couple of dollars just hidden away. Nobody knows it's there. But the Bullet Ruck, the shoulder straps aren't super wide, but I don't need them to be. I just need them to be super comfortable, which they are, right? And one of the complaints I did have on my older Bullet is this strap just, sometimes it just didn't feel like long enough to get around comfortably when I was putting the bag on. Not with this bag. I don't know if they've extended it just like an inch or two, but this is very comfortable even for a bigger guy to put on. So I like that a lot. No complaints about this back panel. It's super flat. There's no air channels or anything like that. It's just this 210 fabric, and I'm totally fine with that for a minimalist bag. I like it. Like it a lot. The GORUCK slash pocket. All right, let's talk about that before we get out of here and I start talking about the price. All right, so the slash pocket in the front. You got your AquaGuard zipper in the front. I'm not mad at the slash pocket. I'm not mad. I got something in there. It's tight. You can see it's tight. My hand barely fits down there. But I do have something new I do want to show you guys that I found. This is a Fjallraven repair kit. It's a little pouch. It's one of the coolest pouches I have found since like the Cap 2, right? Or the Cap 1. This is so cool. It's got a little pocket on the outside. And it's made out of their heavyweight wax canvas. It's got a little Fjallraven on it. It says Field Repair on the outside. I like to show you guys the stuff that I just, you know, this ain't about trying to sell you anything. I just wanted to show you kind of what I'm carrying. So I have my Spyderco Rex 21 Sage 5 down there. I heard there's a Sage 6. Stay tuned for that. Got my Skeletal Leatherman Skeletal, and then the Nightcore EDC 23. There's 3 little separate pockets right there. That's dope. And then on the other side, there's 2 separate pockets and a little zipper pocket. And in the middle, just a pen and a Sharpie. But, you know, I like this thing. It's not big at all. It fits really well into that front pocket. Like, I have the bag kind of loaded up. So, dramatic effect. But I like this little pouch. I think Fjallraven, this is underappreciated. I don't know if too many people talking about it. It did come with like some actual repair stuff for your backpack. So I took all of that stuff out. I put it in a plastic bag. And yeah, when I'm actually going out in the woods, maybe I'll load it back up. Like if my bag breaks or something like that and I need a buckle, then I'll add it back in and take all of my knives and easy stuff. I just like this little pouch. This is a cool little find. Definitely dope. And, you know, it matches kind of well. You know, I got to coordinate. You got to coordinate. But yeah, the slash pocket in the front. What can you say? GORUCK. What can you say? The one good thing about the slash pocket on this bag particularly, though, is because they have a high-vis interior, when it's not packed out like I have it packed out, you can actually look down inside and see your stuff. So I do appreciate that, GORUCK. You know, small improvements is what I appreciate. Small improvements. I think they got a winner here, right? And the price, $170. I think this. Listen. That's a good buy. I like it. Some will say, hey, $170 for a backpack, that's too much. Bro, this is a really good bag. Built for life, GORUCK warranty, lifetime. Get Michael Easter, you did an excellent job with this bag. GORUCK, y'all did an excellent job with this bag. Huckberry, again, thank you. Y'all did an excellent job with this bag. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, that means you mean to subscribe. Come on back, because we got more gear to review. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.